Hello you guys, welcome to my first vlog in a good minute. Come here. No, let's say hey. My hair is bothering me today. I think I'm gonna have to just put it up. It looked good this morning when I filmed a Q&A. I like let my hair air dry and did some beach like sea salt spray and then put a few curls in it. That's been my new go-to for like a lazy hair look. Pardon me. And then I was laying down editing and now I feel like it's just not doing it for me anymore. I'm also starting this vlog a little bit later in the day. It's like 4:15. I just noticed yard work has just begun. It's like clockwork. Like I swear, every time I need to film a video, like or something with audio, there's gonna just suddenly be like some kind of external noise, but nothing will top where we lived previously though, where I didn't realize when moving in, so it was like 15 minutes from an airport, and I guess we were in the flight path, which I didn't notice when we were touring it or anything. So the whole time we lived there, every like 4 to 5 minutes there was a plane that would go off, so when I would film videos I would have to stop constantly. Hello from Mia. What else is there to report on? I just filmed the Q&A. If you haven't seen that, I feel like that was catching you guys up on the past couple of months. It was just such a long chatty video. Today and the past couple of days Jezzel has been out of town on a work trip, so she gets back tomorrow actually. So I just thought it would be fun to vlog because this is my form of social interaction for these few days. The first day she was gone, I got together with my neighbors though, which was fun, and we had a neighborhood chili cook-off, so Jezzel missed that one. We previously had a soup party or like a soup cook-off. We tried them all and then vote, and Jezzel got first place. So yeah, she wasn't there this time. I'm also super excited to be partnering with Quince on this video, which has quickly become my favorite clothing brand in recent times. So I will show you some things I got there in the fashion and home tablescape world as well. But for now, I'm 30, so sitting on my knees hurts. I think I'm gonna go outside and let Mia run around for a little bit before it gets dark, because tomorrow's also going to be rainy, I believe. So she won't be spending much time outside then. You're so cute. All right, the yard work is still going on, but while the light is still out, wanted to show you guys first up some home things that I got from Quince. So if you're not familiar with Quince, they are like high quality items at a very affordable price. So they use very quality materials. Like they're very comparable to, I would say, very expensive clothing brands that a lot of us buy from. So when you go on their website, they will show you like, let's say you're looking at a cashmere sweater, like it will show the price down at the bottom and then comparing the materials and comparing like the style and everything to a similar item at all these other stores and what it costs there and then what it costs at Quince. So I actually found them when shopping for very warm quality sweaters for our Christmas markets trip back in December. And so I became a customer then and really liked the quality of everything. So when they reached out to me, I was quite excited. And also they have 365-day returns, which, I mean, I've never seen that offered anywhere. So first up, I picked out these beige placemats that I obviously will steam, but these are just my first impression. So these are super thick and I will show you a little setup with these. Next up, I got kind of an off-white tablecloth. So what you can see, this is kind of a textured material. Already off the bat feels, again, very thick. Like I'll probably say the word quality in this video lots and lots of times. This is what I was the most excited for. I've been loving the wavy like placemat napkin trend for so long. So these are napkins and then a little coordinating tablecloth that is this really pretty like olive green color. So this is the tablecloth. Touched up my hair a little bit, but I'm gonna try on all of the clothes that I got from Quince. I was thinking ahead to like spring and summer because this past week it was so warm out, so I just feel like, you know, I don't know, summer's on the mind. First up, I got this dress. I am 5'2", so this like is kind of ankle length for me. You can see the fabric up close. I feel like you can dress this up or down. I've just been wanting like a really flowy dress for like summer hosting, and I just feel like, I don't know, it's just like a little breezy, effortless look. So I'm gonna link everything below in order, and I also got everything in a size medium. Next outfit, but first I just got some earrings from Quince, and I just wanted a simple gold earring, and I like that these are like a kind of a teardrop shape, which I think is so cute. Just to switch things up a little bit. So this is what these look like, and then for this outfit, I'm imagining wearing this around the streets of Spain in the summer daytime. I'm just like trying to spice up my wardrobe to be a little, I don't know, more intentional, or just have cuter daytime outfits. Like I feel like I'm just always so casual 24/7 during the day. So I think this would be so cute for like a daytime outing. It's just these matching shorts that have a drawstring waist, super comfy. And then this really lightweight blazer. So I don't think you would get too hot in this in the summer. I mean, unless it's like a scorching day, but so I think it'd look good to wear this button. I imagine like I'm wearing my sandals, but I imagine carrying like a little clutch purse with my hair up, and it just be a really cute summertime moment. And then underneath, I just got this ribbed tank. So this is a very thick material. I would compare this to my former favorite tanks at Aritzia. This is obviously so much less expensive, and it's a little bit longer as well. Like it's not a super cropped length, which I think is nice because it gives kind of like a more sleek bodysuit tucked in look. I thought it went well with this. Next up is this crochet style top that I imagine wearing this with white linen pants, but I think it actually looks good with these as well. Here is the texture up close. So again, it's like the effort of a normal tank top, but I feel like obviously this is so much more spiced up. I got this fanny pack. You guys might remember from years ago, I was such a fanny pack girl, and I saw this on their website and I thought, you know, back to my roots. I think this is so cute. These straps are also detachable, so this could even serve as like a little clutch like with that last outfit, but I think this all together is just really cute. I also had this in a lot of different colors. And then another accessory, this doesn't really go with any of the outfits I picked out, but I've been needing a new just like skinny belt because I haven't had one that I feel like is this thin. So, and they have this in several colors as well. So they're great for just accessory staples also. The next outfit, first I got this super comfy knit cardigan. It has these pockets. It feels, again, just very like nice quality. I know I keep saying that, but I feel like that's what Quince is known for. And I think this looks so cute over this slip dress. They also have so many like washable silk nice dresses on there at a really good price. So I think that this is such a good way to make one of these dresses look more casual, like wear this with sandals. So, and then this is what the dress looks like. I feel like you're gonna have an easier time seeing this in the mirror clips. Next, in that same fabric, again, you're gonna have to rely on the mirror clip here, but I just got the same color of this like silky fabric in their skirt. So this comes in so many colors. It has an elastic waistband, and overall I just think it is really flattering. And then lastly, I love this green dress. Again, we have a comfy ribbed material going on, and I just love this. It's like form-fitting without like being so clingy, like bodycon style, you know? In the back, there's this tie, which I think is cute. Anyways, I love this. Again, I'm gonna have everything from Quince linked below, and thank you so much to them for working with me on this video. I'm already inspired to go place another order myself to get some other colors of some of these things. Hello. We've made it to the rainy day, and you know what's sad? When yesterday I didn't take note that the cold brew was almost out. So today I went to pour some, and this is how much we have. That is quite sad. I actually just kicked off the morning with a call with an event planner. I talked about in my Q&A if you watched that whole video, but we are hosting a 1 year until the wedding party coming up here in a few months. If you didn't watch the Q&A, then this is your notice that we're having a very long engagement. But I have already been planning out like what I want for the party, and I feel like I've got it to a good place. Like I've already kind of locked in our catering and bar vendors, and I definitely feel like I could execute this on my own. But I've been spending so much time between wedding planning and planning this party and like looking into all the vendors and spending so much time like picking out all the things I'm wanting to rent, like furniture wise and decor wise, from this one company, just to come back and find out that their minimum's like $8,000 or that someone's delivery fees were literally $4,000. Like that was insane. It was also my bad. I thought they were like more local than they were. Still not that far away though. Shouldn't be $4,000 if you ask me. So I'm just to the point where I feel like I'm spending, like I have a pretty clear vision of what I want for this party, but I'm spending so much time trying to find like the right people to execute it. And it's like resulting in just like a bunch of dead ends and time wasted. So I feel as though for the first time for like a local event, it could be a good idea to maybe work with an event planner. We are wanting to really like soak up this time in our life and be as present as possible. And like when it comes down to the day of like hosting any kind of big party, I mean, it could be a dinner party and we're always running around scrambling, like our Halloween party or just different like bigger parties. I feel like especially we are in scramble mode until like the last second, and that's like probably how it would be for this party. And so I'm just like, we're playing around with it. We're gonna get her pricing back and like her little proposal and see if we decide to move forward. But if there was ever a party, like this is our probably only, or I don't know, our main like wedding event happening here at home and like here locally. So I feel like if there's ever time to hire someone to allow us to, you know, just be present and show up and have fun and have someone else totally take care of all of the day of coordination. And again, like, oh, that's what I was gonna say, hopefully like utilize her vendor relationships. Like she'll already know who to go to for all these things and like know their pricing for the most part and be able to get like discounts, she was saying, potentially with certain vendors. So it would be like the added cost of like hiring the planner, but it's more of just like the value of the time saving and also just like the design and things like that. I think I've just been going back and forth on a lot, and I think it would be helpful to use someone with like a lot of skill in that area. And like obviously you guys know I'm the party planner around here, and so I think it would be cool. Like I'm already learning so much just from like working with our wedding planner. I think like I could probably learn a lot from just like working with an event planner. Not like I'm like shadowing her or anything, but you know, I would be like getting a glimpse into the actual event planning process for smaller events. And so, you know, one day down the road, if social media ceases to exist, I used to say, like, when people always ask creators, like, what would you do if you like had to go get a real job basically? And I always thought like, oh, I'd go work in influencer marketing. Maybe I'd be a manager. Like I like the business side, and I do. But I think like if this all fizzled out one day, now I think I would definitely go into event planning. Yeah, I just think this would be fun, and maybe I could learn something, and maybe we could just have a grand old time. Also, I've just been thinking about, as we get close to our wedding, we were talking about, or our friends were talking about, what we were going to do for our bachelorette trip, but we're doing a destination wedding. So in my head, we weren't doing bachelorette trips. Like I feel like I'm very aware of, you know, I've been a bridesmaid in like every wedding I've ever been to. Like all of my close college friends got married right out of college. So like I was broke level post-college grad, you know, like not much money in the bank, and going off to all these bachelorette parties and weddings, and you know, it was buying all of these like specific dresses, and things obviously add up. And so I feel like I'm trying to be very aware of that, of, you know, I feel like we're older, like people have more money to spend on that type of thing. So we are doing destination, but with that, like I just thought we're not going to throw in like bachelorette trips to the mix, because I don't want to ask people to spend more on that, even for like a wedding registry. So we weren't planning to make a registry actually, because we don't really need anything. We again don't want our friends to have to like spend more money on the courtesy of a wedding gift. Like the only gift we want from people is their presence if they're able to come to our wedding. But then if you follow me on Instagram, you saw I got a partnership with Crate and Barrel related to their wedding registry. So this is separate from my like entertaining expert stuff with them. It worked out because we ended up getting to like have the whole registry experience where we went in store, and it was a lot of fun, and we created like a real registry that you guys can go look at. It's like published on their website as an example. I think it's for like the couple who loves date night. Like they have different inspiration registries. So it was cool because we got to like feel like we're going through the whole experience of it like any other couple would when you go register. Like that just like made us feel more engaged. I feel like it was just a fun little activity. But they also sent us like a ton of things on the registry, so it was a win-win, because if we were to be getting married locally, you know, we probably would have done a registry, and that's where we like would have registered in general. So for this to have like come along and work out, and like we did get to get some new cool stuff, we still don't have to like ask our friends to pay for that, because we just want them to come to our wedding. Like that just kind of all worked out really nicely. Where was I going with that? Oh, because I was thinking of that instead of like a bachelorette trip, I might want to do some kind of like, not even like call it a bachelorette dinner, but just like a girls dinner, like a pre-wedding celebration here, but again, have it be like a really special thing. We'll see. Like, I don't see us doing a bridal shower because I don't want gifts. Like, isn't that the point? Like, I just want some kind of occasion, like, as we get closer, I feel like, to get together with, like, my closest friends and, like, do something. But I don't know, like, what that would be like. Also, with our wedding, it's like, we're planning a serious package of events. Like, I feel like where we're getting married is a place that, you know, it's not like Kansas. No disrespect to you guys that are from Kansas watching, but you know, it's like, I feel like where we're getting married, people want to go. It's like a hotspot travel destination right now. Obviously, I'm not like under the delusion that everyone we invite is coming to the wedding, but like all of our closest friends, it's people are excited to go, and we are putting together quite the vacation package. So I'm excited to, once we like actually nail down all those details, share it with you. But yeah, that's been the morning. Kind of what I want to do here today. Jezzel gets back in town tonight. She doesn't even land at LAX until like 10, so she's gonna be back here late. I will definitely be in bed. I'm gonna do something that LA people don't really do when it rains, and that's that I'm gonna go out and about, and I'm going to do some returns I need to do, and then also I want to go to the store and pick up some flowers and just have a cute little flower surprise for her when she gets home, I guess. Oh, I also want to get the house tidied up a little bit before Jezzel gets home. And on that note, I thought I would show you guys, because this was asked in my Q&A, but I always get asked, what do I do with my hosting stuff? And like, how do I store it? How do I organize it? So I thought I would show you, because over the weekend before she left, we cleaned out the garage, and that is where most things stay. So we have so much storage in here. If you've not been in here before, we were very lucky that our house came with all of these shelves built in all the way around the garage. So on this wall over here, we have like Christmas decor. We have a tiny bit of Halloween stuff right there. I got one of those ornament organizers this year. That was really nice. This whole bin is full of lighting that we use for parties. This is full of miscellaneous decor. Like I have my New Year's stuff in here. It's kind of a catch-all for balloons and streamers. We come over here, and boy, do we have a candle stock. I didn't realize that until we got it all put together. Lots of candles, candlesticks. Up here at the top, we have some serving items. And then also down here, we've stacked a bunch of different serving bowls and like large things that don't really fit inside the house. What else am I missing? We come over here, and then I've just like grouped things by kind of like hosting categories. So we have our outdoor movie night stuff. This is like, we use these stands for our vision boards. So this is kind of like arts and crafts stuff. I need to move more of these out here because we have some hosting things stored inside in our laundry room and also in both of our offices, because up until this weekend, the garage was like overflowing, like stuff filling all the floors, and it had become a mess. So therefore, a lot of our hosting things were being stored inside. So I need to continue to organize things and bring them out here. But we have like linens, placemats, ice bucket thing, more candles that didn't fit over there. Here we get into like some extra plates and, you know, ice buckets, wine things that we don't use day to day. And then our glassware cabinet inside is overflowing, so we moved some of that out here. More crafty things up there, some big vases for flowers that didn't fit inside. Keep a bunch of frames here that I use for different menus and things for the bar. This is the pool side. Do we have a pool? No. Do our best friend neighbors have a pool? Yes, so we have our own floats. And then it gets to Spooky Town over here, which I really think I'm going to scale back on Halloween. Keep going this way. We have all of these people. We have our 12-foot skeleton. So all of this space is where I store my hosting things, to those of you that have asked. Non-hosting related, we put these hooks up recently to store all of our bags so that when we head out to the grocery store or the beach or, you know, wherever, like we can just like grab our bags. So that's been nice. But I need to do some kitchen cleanup. I also have not unpacked my suitcase from when we went to Napa. Raining more than I thought. Like, I don't know what part of me consciously was like, oh, it's just sprinkling. I don't need like, you know, a hoodie or umbrella or anything like that. Also, you know, you are a major A, passenger princess, and B, have lived in Southern California for too long when every time it rains, I genuinely don't know how to turn on my windshield wipers. And it's like stressful for a minute, and then I figure it out. Okay, flowers acquired. We got some garden roses, some generic greenery. Haven't been into the typical eucalyptus these days. These little guys, like a filler option. These, which I always think are so pretty. And we got some lilies and some tulips. So we're just going for like universal white. Why I went out is because I'm hungry, and when I was gonna make for lunch, I realized we were out of the microwave rice that we get there. So I'm gonna make some teriyaki salmon bowls and save a little bit of salmon unseasoned for Mia, because whenever Jezzel is out of town, she doesn't eat because Jezzel's normally the one that feeds her. So I don't know, it's the same food, but she just doesn't trust it for me. Although, well, it's kind of the same food. Sometimes Jezzel makes me little gourmet meals as well. So I was instructed to pick up some pork chops for her to make for Mia when she returns. Well, this is what I came up with for the flowers. I could not find our normal size vase. So this is one that I got from a florist one time. I've never tried arranging in it, but I think this looks pretty cute. I had some leftovers that I put in little bud vases over here behind the bar. So let me show you the easiest meal ever in the air fryer. I have Mia's piece on the left, mine on the right. Let's see if we can focus. I am just using the Trader Joe's teriyaki sauce. I don't even add salt or anything else to this because I think the sauce itself is salty. Dowels are in here, and then I'm going to turn my salmon around, get it all nice and coated, and then we're just gonna air fry it. And then while it's cooking a couple of times, I'll take it out and like spoon a little more sauce on top, so it just like gets to be like a really nice teriyaki glaze on there. Salmon kind of got buried, but I serve it up with some rice, cucumber slices, avocado, jalapeno, sesame seed, and then I just now realized that I am out of my little teriyaki seaweed strips because I make like little individual handheld bites. So that's unfortunate, but we're just gonna eat it straight up. And somebody wants her salmon. She's literally, hey, is this what you want? Okay, sit, stay, stay, stay. This is what we've been working on. Stay, stay. Okay, good girl. All right, let's eat. I'm so hungry. And you know, as many problems as there might be in the world, at least the sriracha shortage for now seems to be over. Do you guys remember when we could not buy sriracha? I just finished cleaning up the kitchen and I was going through some mail, which is like a shock to me that I was doing that. I never go through our mail. I don't even want to know what's in the mail. I opened something from my health insurance because they always send like the little explanation of benefits, like, you know, showing what they paid, what you paid, yada yada. So I opened this one thinking it's like the normal thing I read and throw in the trash saying that like they paid for it like I thought they did. But no, I went to urgent care back during my norovirus situation in January, and I specifically went to an urgent care that was within network, and they took my insurance and I paid my little copay, and then in the mail I just got a thing saying that they rejected the claim and that now I owe $416. Like what? I guess I just have to call up the urgent care and figure out what they billed. Like, I don't get it. Just the amount of time that you have to spend in adulthood doing just such stupid things that could be so much easier is baffling. So I'm gonna try to figure that out, and that's gonna be my evening.